What's going on, gamers? Got my boy Bruv here. I know he's about to smoke these ponies who are hating on Helldivers 2. We are out here. PlayStation Fanboys are destroyed by Helldivers 2. We go ahead and give him this like and let's go. Yeah, you know how this is, man. Helldivers 2 is doing so good. I'm happy seeing people play it and enjoy it on Xbox and seeing the cooperation between the Xbox community and PlayStation, right? And then seeing, some comments where PlayStation 5 gamers, who's just actually gamers, are welcoming the Xbox community and just want to play the game. You know what I mean? It's all great seeing that, but off in the corner somewhere, you got the little losers who, got to hate on what everybody's having fun doing, even when the company themselves says it. But all in all, let's get into this. We got Bruv getting ready to smoke some dudes. Like, come subscribe. Let's go.
Well. Helldivers 2 isn't just a fun game. It's a great game. I mean, I've not had much time to play it yet because I'm a nearly 40-year-old man. I just don't have an awful lot of time on my hands these days.
Me
But
neither.
it's a great game. But it is single-handedly dissecting, destroying, dismantling the PlayStation fanboy pony narrative that Xbox players don't buy games. Because by all metrics, what we're hearing so far is that Helldivers 2 isn't just successful, it's been massively successful on the Xbox system, which of course it will be. It's an online multiplayer shooter on the Xbox. It's going to do well. And this is driving ponies mental because the last thing they want, these anti-gaming pricks, the last thing this group of degenerates, these narrow-minded, idiotic plebs of the
Talk to them,
industry,
bro.
the last thing they want is want anyone to have any fun. I mean, we don't do
Right.
fun, okay? Gaming isn't about fun, right? So get that idea out your mind. Gaming isn't about fun. The last thing they need is a game to do well. We can't be having games doing well. We don't want developers of a game that we enjoyed to do well. That would be crazy. No. They don't want a game doing well on the Xbox because that would have a knock-on effect, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's like I said before, like, let's say I didn't have a PlayStation, right? And Helldivers 3 was coming out. People were having a good amount of time. And if I was a true gamer and I didn't have a PlayStation when I looked at that game, I still wanted to play that game because I thought it was a good video game. Whether it's on this label, or that label, it does not matter. Do you see it as a good game the same way, whether it's on your console or not? And when it comes to another console and it's being successful and you love that game, why would you ever feel negative about it? You don't even have to like dive deep into things, but you just it's a simple question: why? Just ask like, well, why are you negative about that? Other gamers are going to enjoy a good game. A service that you're playing on, the population was low. Now it's spiked up at the highest concurrent of all time. Like none of that is ever negative. More people are having fun, more expansion, the community's more alive, everybody's winning. Boys is eating on all platforms, right? You know what I mean? And you fit in the best demographic that you could ever fit in when it comes to this game, like the Xbox community. That's how I was telling people. There's no perfect manifestation than that. That's why I was like, we're going to 1.5 million. I guarantee you it's happening. I've been pushing it for a while. You guys know it too. We're going to keep on making Helldivers 2 videos, and there's going to be more and more success, and we're not stopping here. I want to see what other crossovers do they have. You know what I mean? You could probably add in some gear stuff in there and add some quests. There's so many opportunities with Helldivers in the Xbox world that I think we're just getting started. I can guarantee you the next Helldivers will be day one. But obviously this one's going to last a lot longer. But the point is that as a PlayStation gamer, you should realize that now Sony's going to be making more money, be making more single player games, and the game that you care about is more live and will be getting a sequel as well. Because Sony has the IP and they see that now. Like like I said, the only thing negative about this is people just not accepting that another game is leaving a platform that the people that are in charge of the platform have said. I knew people were childish when that happened because it's like, dude, they said it. What are you gonna do? And now it's more successful. Why, that means that that mindset that they have is now completely going to be erased. It literally is just irrelevant. Sony is going to look at them as negative and not, the Xbox community and putting games on there. It just doesn't make any sense for that to ever happen. And I don't understand why they can't accept this. Just childish.
If Helldivers 2 is a massive success on the Xbox and
Yes.
earns PlayStation a ton of money, then but people at PlayStation who don't really care too much about what their fans think, because they don't.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't care that
They don't.
Reforge and Dreamcast guy and They don't care that muscle-bound gamer will go into a, have some sort of fit or crisis or have a brain hemorrhage at the news that God of War might be going to Xbox, right? PlayStation, higher ups will be like, hang on a second. What will happen if we put God of War 2018 on the Xbox? A game which won't really be selling now, or be just sat there earning them zero money right now.
Yeah, that's the thing that people are always talking about. That's what Sean Layden was talking about when they were asking, "Do you think that Sony's going to put games on the Switch too?" He was like, "Well, if there's PS4 games sitting around that are not doing anything, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because you're getting the extra money, you already got your sales. It doesn't hurt you at all. Same thing with like, it's not hurting. It isn't."
Zero. They'll be like, hang on a minute. This is how the industry works, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you they're going to send a single player game to the Xbox to test the water and see how it does. Maybe it stays gone. Maybe, who knows what it will be, but I am.
So exactly, bro. Just like I was saying, bro, who knows what it will be? But the idea is that when Sony did the test, and I was telling you guys about the test, you guys hit that check mark big time with Helldivers 2. So you think that means, all right, let's just go somewhere else now. We're not going to put any other games on there again. It's like, no. Something else is going to happen with that demographic again because it's a perfect demographic. So now more than ever, I could see why people would probably start thinking that now. I said, at least there's more room for you to think about it now. We got past that step before. Remember, I said, let's get past Helldivers first, right? And we all did that. So yeah, I think it's time to test another demographic or another game in that demographic. That seems very plausible. And you know what I'm gonna say? I don't know what it is, but it seems very plausible. And bro, that's a smart statement, bro, because like it's the same thing, man.
I'm telling you, they're going to send one, and they will tell you it's only one to calm people like Reforged down, so MBG doesn't, burst out of his fucking bra, right? They'll calm down the idiotic masses so the pitchforks don't come out. But I guarantee you, this year or next, they are going to send a single player game to the Xbox to see how it does. And when it sells well, maybe it's the Uncharted collection. Who knows what it will be? Could be Horizon, could be anything. Any of them. Demon Souls, maybe. But when they do, and it sells, and they earn the money from that sale, the console war is done, my guy. It's over. It's already over. But that's going to be it. The floodgates will open and all the games will rush in. And this isn't me port begging. I have a PlayStation. I don't need to port beg. I can play them all right now.
Correct. Just like I play on all platforms. It's not port begging. What I do is I try to give people the reality of what's going to happen. What the hell do I need to port back for, right? I got almost 60 platinums on my PS5. I beat every damn first-party game that comes out. I beat the games on all the platforms. That's why when I speak, I like to speak from experience, and I would prefer that rather than looking from a one point of view only on a one-sided platform point of view. AGN is giving you PlayStation full experience, Xbox full experience, PC full experience, Nintendo full experience, and then I'm coming in and speaking of them because I go through all of them and I have since the 90s. So I would prefer to hear from somebody that at least has those experiences rather than people that are probably only on one, just attacking every other one. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? No. It's better to hear from people that have experience because that's a lot more plausible. Sure, I could hear from those other people too, but I would prefer.
Own most of the PlayStation exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't me port begging.
No.
But for people on Xbox that are not part of the PlayStation ecosystem, this is a great thing for them.
Yes.
This is a great thing for gaming as a whole. Exclusives had their place back in the day. They don't anymore. We're just not living in that time where exclusives matter anymore. It's all about the service you can provide. That's what will dictate the future generations. It's not what exclusives are tied to your box. It's what service you can provide to your customer. What value for money. What you bring to the table. What performance you bring. The services. That sort of thing is what will lead the line. But Helldivers is doing very well. There's been a few things about this on Twitter. Again, I'll put something on screen right there. That's one. Now, people have sort of talked about saying that this isn't accurate. I don't know, right? But I'm
it wasn't even about that either. It was about, the hypocrisy on things and whether it was if it was true, why are you acting like that? Like Joe from Seattle said, my react that I did off of him, I remember that because I was like, people should be happy about this. If you're a PlayStation gamer, that's Sony publishing, and that's more Sony growth. That's more community from Xbox. You don't just in general, like I said, you back then you went to your friend's house, wanted him to borrow a game that you were into, or even on a different platform. Here, come to my house, or let me borrow, give my stuff back, let me borrow yours or whatever. Either way, you kind of get what I mean. You wanted them to experience the game. That's a gamer spirit. This other stuff is just anti-gamer, uh, pro console exclusive mentality only nonsense going on because they're not about all the gamers. They would rather it be tied into the platform that they're in rather than another gamer being able to enjoy it. Definitely the corporation side. That's where I feel like it's all, it's just like, yeah, you guys are playing the wrong game here. This is where cooperation is open and it should be accepted at the highest degree. Yeah, why not? I mean, I seriously think that in this situation, there's no other way but that. And going outside of that, it's just kind of being a loser.
Seen a few things pop up saying this. Maybe we'll get a clearer idea
Yeah,
later down the line. But I would imagine Helldivers has done pretty damn well so far
and we'll keep
on
doing
the
well.
Xbox system, and is only going to continue to do well on the Xbox system.
We ain't
So,
hating.
yeah, of course, Xbox users buy games. They're not broke. Xbox users aren't poor because they have Game Pass any more so than you would be poor for having Netflix and not just buying movies and everything else on physical. It's like saying someone's poor.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've made that before, even though they're not super similar. But it's the thing, it's like just because you're on Game Pass or you choose not to buy a game does not mean that you're poor. Yeah, that I think that's a stupid analogy. Some people just don't like being got. Like, oh, you ain't never gonna get me. I'm gonna get you every single time. You go, oh no, it's not about that. It's about the game. You're not playing me. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's that type of game. And there's people that can have a lot of money. Like, like, man, why are you still being like that? Oh, they just like playing the game that way. They like winning the game that way. It's about that. It's about never getting me and me getting you every single time. Money to put aside. You see what I mean? And how do you want to play that game, right? It is sometimes not just black and white. Obviously, there's some gray there too, and a lot of other stuff. But Bob has some good ideas here. And this is why it's good to look from other points of views. And I don't necessarily go on every video to look for people to get it 100% accurate too, but it's more like, are you hating or not? Are you with the right situation or not? And bro's doing the right thing here. Glad to see him do more content. Know he gets busy. Wish his page the best. And we're gonna get this up and going. So let me know what you guys think about this. We're gonna finish this off and let him finish this off here.
For using Spotify and not buying vinyls or CDs in physical form. It's a service. It doesn't mean you're poor for choosing to use it, and trying to vilify people who have it just because you don't have it makes you look absolutely stupid. But hey,
Yeah.
that's the ponies for you. They are stupid. And ever since I started making more content, I've only learned how stupid the ponies are more and more every single day. They're a very strange, deluded bunch of people. But hell, I don't want them to change because they are so funny. Like, they bring laughter to the world. And it's always fun to laugh at the village idiot. And they are the village idiots of the gaming community. And I think we can all rally behind that and agree that there's a consensus behind that. They are the most laughed at group of
Sony.
people in this space.
Sony.
More laughed at than Harmon Smith. And that really is something. So anyway, what do you think about Helldivers 2 success? What do you think about the future of exclusives? Do you expect to see some PlayStation games moving over to the Xbox? I think it's pretty much a given. I think it's just a matter of when, not if. But let me know what you think. And look, again, if you made it to the end of the video, you are a legend, bruv. And I appreciate
You know it.
Till next time. Who knows when that will be? I have no idea.
Yeah, I had to get that fully in. Let's get this up and going. We're about to get this up now. All right, y'all, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. You know how it is. Helldivers is doing great. Let's look forward to that what Xbox committee? 1.5 million. All right, y'all. Later. Get on that field, divers. Democracy needs you. Out. Now.